Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Fortune Street playthrough. In the last episode, I faced the aquarium board, where it was basically a very deadbeat race for first place and a very close race for third place. But in the end, I managed to come out on top, just narrowly beating Peach once again by, let's just say, a gnat's whisker, because that game was truly close. Today we're going to be playing Monster House, which is my favourite board from Fortune Street Mobile, or Smart, whichever you want to call it, the mobile version of the game. And I finally managed to compile my spreadsheet to see which computer player's done the best, and I've realised that I've picked Slime way too much, so he won't be returning for quite some time, because he's had 13 boards. Meanwhile, Patty's only had 5, and has therefore had the least out of anyone. So because of it, her score is a lot lower than most of the other opponents I've had. But oddly enough, Daisy is doing quite well and is in the top 5. But surprising literally no one, Peach is the computer player who has ultimately done the best thus far. Which, that's really not that big of a surprise, considering that she has come first in several boards. I think she's come first in one, but has mostly come second in several boards. Okay, Monster House. This board is very crucial about this little section here, and for some reason the little cursor disappears when you get here. But you have this little loop around here. You also have this little loop around here. These are the two best districts on the board because they block the suits here, and although you can get the suits from going all the way around here, well, it takes a lot longer to go around here. So the best thing to roll to start with is honestly a 6, because you can get one of the two vacant lots over there. So let's hope that I roll one. Okay, a 7's not terrible. I can get a 500, a 390... 510 or 400. Okay, here's the thing. I would rather... No, I don't want the 5. I kind of want to get a vacant lot, though. Would I skip one? Okay, we'll get the 510. We'll go this way to start with. Hopefully one of the computers does not get that vacant lot in front of my face, or hopefully they go the other way. Diddy Kong's doing the same exact plan. Now, the thing is as well, I'm trying to pick, instead of picking computer players that haven't played for a while, I'm trying to keep it as fair as possible. Bowser has already made a big mistake by going that way. So, let's see if Yoshi makes the same error. Yes, he does. So it looks like Diddy Kong and I are going to be the main two that are going to have a chance at winning this board. But you never know, things could change in the blink of an eye. Okay, I like this. 2 in that district. That means I can start investing in there. Because if you can block off the shortcut, the better. But out of my opposition thus far, Yoshi is the one who's done the best at the moment, and is currently in, I think, 7th or something. He's in the top half, I know that for a fact. Diddy Kong's in the upper half as well. Bowser is dead last because of going bankrupt twice. And he's already made a big mistake by going that way around, which is going to take him longer to get back to the bank. But yeah, you want to try and use the middle sections the best that you can, because the quicker you can get to the middle sections, the quicker you can get a promotion. And the quicker that you can get a promotion, the quicker you can start investing. And wow, thank you Yoshi for getting rid of 13 immediately, so I appreciate that. Immediately, not immediately. I don't know why I keep adding an N. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. 8. We'll just put stock in the cheapest area that I can cause the price to rise, so yeah, District A. Might as well pick up this. And I'm going to be going left because, well, I need to get the 2 suits in there. There are a couple of islands as well. If you get stuck on them, then good luck, because you're going to fall behind. Diddy Kong would have to pay me if he wants to go get the suits. Nice. Okay, that's a very good start then. Even if I have to pay him back, that means I've at least made a profit. And I will be going left in there because I would have to go around the entire board just to get 2 suits that I already haven't. Oh, that's not good news for you, Bowser. Especially because that's the warp that barely anyone will go to, because the only way to get to that one... Ah, okay, Yoshi's being a bit smarter now and going in there. The only way to really get to that one is to go the way that Bowser went, and I don't really see anyone going over there. Okay, that's whatever. I've already got a profit, so I don't mind I'm paying Yoshi. Diddy Kong doesn't get one of the shops in there. If I can get that whole section, I pretty much got this game. But yeah, you can see that just how quicker we are at getting to the bank. Bowser only has 1 suit, which is even more bad news for him. Yeah, and the problem is he now has to go all the way around just to get that club. So by the time he levels up, everyone else is already going to be there, providing that Yoshi doesn't get stuck on the island as well. He does not, and Yoshi now has a more expensive shop in there, so never mind, Yoshi might be my main competition after all, now that he's got that other good section to work with. I'm going to sell my stock, just in case. I'm a very high roller today, it looks like. Ooh, that's a big one as well. Not bad for a first promotion. We'll go to the district I have 2 in. Our problem is I'm going to have to sell all that. Where's this? Yeah, that one will do. Yeah, I'll start with this district because I'm going to be buying this property. And then this way, if I get a chance to invest, I can just put it in that shop and earn a quick profit. But anyways, the reason why I like this board so much is because it is it's very easy to get a good section to work with. And I like bigger boards so that everyone has a fair chance to get a district to work with. I hate the small boards because usually it's one person who gets control of it by getting a district of 3 and no one else can get a district of 3, so that person's just got a massive advantage. So it just becomes a freeloading round, which is not my kind of round. I much prefer the ones where everyone has their own little section. But this one, gotta be strategic to win this one, basically, as you do on pretty much every board. Okay, good thing that Diddy Kong stopped Yoshi getting free there, because Yoshi has been a very strong opponent in pretty much all of the rounds I've played. He's always been one of the computer players that has been close to winning. Okay, I've got 3 here now. That works very well. That also makes it so it's going to be a lot harder for my opposition to get a promotion now. However, this does mean I'm most likely going to have to spend a fair amount of money to go get the heart and the diamond. And it's inevitable that I will get stuck on that warp area over there, as it is with this board, especially if I'm just going to be circling the same section the whole game. And yes, I have played this board with my friend, and it was very lopsided because I got the same district that I have now got free in. So my friend obviously didn't want to go over to that section, and wow, that was a very lucky draw, Bowser. That just saved you having to go all the way around the board. But I got that entire district except from the 700 in there. Well, and the vacant lot, but I bought it out anyways, and yeah, I pretty much was able to invest early. My friend was therefore having to go all the way around to get his promotion, whereas I just kept going in that section, and nobody else had the other one. So I just ended up getting promotions much quicker, so by the time that he got 1 promotion, I was already level 3. not going to invest, because I have no stock. Diddy Kong's going that way around, that's fine. That means it'll take him longer to get his promotion. And it means he won't be able to do any investing. Other good districts to get control of are the ones where they're right near the bank, so District F, A, I, and D, because you will have to pass through them regardless of which way you go. But out of all the computer players on this round that I've played against, I don't think Yoshi or Diddy Kong have ever gotten last. Bowser has, numerous times. Alright, I'll take it. It's a cheap property, and it will also save me from the you have to sell a shop card, so... Diddy Kong is most definitely going to go get that 400. Okay, so that area is going to be a bit rough for me because of, well, that. But I might have to go the long way around because of that, but we'll see. Oh yeah, especially if Yoshi starts investing as well. He would rather do that than go in the warp. I would have gone in the warp for sure. Because no one owns anything over there. Oh, he's going to get the bacon loss. Waste. That's not a good thing to build. That's not a good thing to build at all. A 1. I will go this way. I'd rather see if I can get that promotion before it gets invested in over there. Oh yes, auctions are very common on this board again. As, is that really a surprise though, considering that there's a lot of expensive shops? My one concern is that other section there, because usually if someone gets both of those little shortcut sections though, that person wins regardless of what rank they are. Oh, looks like I'm sharing this district with Yoshi. So if I get the 700, I basically gain control of that district. If Yoshi gets a 700, it's going to be split and I'm going to have to invest in there very quickly. Fine with me. Definitely glad I went this way now, because I would have to have paid Bowser. Although my concern is going through District J, because, yeah, those properties are not looking very nice. I reckon Bowser's going to head through there as well. But I started getting really high numbers, now I'm getting really low ones, I've noticed. Okay, Yoshi's going the long way around, that's fine with me. And wow, that stock price has just tanked. Another one, actually that's fine, because that gives me a choice now. Gosh, these stock prices are kind of a mess, to be honest. I guess I'll take dividends on these properties. I can't even afford the 700, I don't think. I don't think I have 700 gold on me. Diddy Kong has 2 there, but I'm not concerned because I can easily get the spade and the club from another section. If I roll an 8, I'll probably just go in the warp, to be honest. That's going to be all your money if you buy that. No, never mind, he doesn't even have that. Okay, let's see. 6. Oh, absolutely taking that, and that is going to be a checkpoint, which is the thing that you should be building on this section, because everyone goes past it for some reason. Well, it's because of the quicker promotion, but... Okay, unless I get really unlucky, I shouldn't have to auction a shop. Plus I am getting a checkpoint sale. Albeit only 10 gold, but it's better than none, and that checkpoint will rack up fairly quickly, because Diddy Kong and Yoshi will most definitely keep heading through there. Oh, and I got it just in the nick of time. You want to build those as a checkpoint, because of the number of players that will pass through it. There's no point in building a circus tent, it's very unlikely that you'll land on that space. Balloon port could work, but again, it's very unlikely you'll actually land on it. Okay, nice. I rolled a nice big number. Okay, but the issue is now that Diddy Kong's going to get another promotion as well, that section is going to be pretty gnarly. Also, I think I'm just gaining another 100 gold there, which is pretty nice, actually. It's hard to say who's going to lose this round, actually, but it looks like it's not looking very good for Yoshi. Especially now he's stuck over there. Here we go. Okay, do I get over 1,000? Yes, I do. There we go. That's going to make my opposition have a lot harder of a time getting those suits. So they are now going to have to go the long way. Yeah, but to anyone who wants to just, well, pass this board on the mobile version, you need to get those 2 districts. You need to get at least one of them. Because if you can make it an absolute nightmare... Oh, Diddy Kong's getting a 700. If you can make it an absolute nightmare for your opposition to level up, you can basically just completely wall them. And I'm not going to get hopeful, because I know that Diddy Kong is just going to skip that section. He does it all the time. You don't have enough for that. Yeah, I knew it. Diddy Kong never pays me anything big. Every time I've played this game against him, he's just skipped over my stuff. That's not good for you, Bowser. Or It's also not good for Yoshi, because now Bowser's probably going to steal the suit that Bowser, or that Yoshi wants. Okay. It's cheap, or... I'll just go this way. Get my promotion again. Oh? That's kind of a misplay in my opinion. I know that barely one owns any of the shops over on that other side of the board, so you won't likely have to pay very much, but it's still better to just go get the promotion. Yeah, Bowser got Yoshi's suit that he needed. 7! Oh man. Wait, he only has 3 shops? Gosh, what has he been doing the whole game? Man, if Diddy Kong gets stuck over there as well, that would be quite amusing. That stock price started at like 16 or something, and now it is down to a pitiful 10. And no, I'm not going to invest, I don't have enough stock. Okay, Diddy Kong's essentially out of money until I land on his spaces. Yeah, the thing is though, I don't know if Bowser's going to go into my little section over there, especially if he lands on the 500. I don't think he would willingly do something so foolish. I mean, Yoshi can't really do anything if he's stuck over there. Oh yeah, I'm buying this as well. That's a shop that I like because it's a fairly pricey one and a path you have to go through. If I roll a 1, I'll probably just start investing in that district instead, because I'll have the 3 shops you have to pass through. We're going to sell all of them just in case someone tries to freeload off me. It's unlikely, but you never know with this game. Oh dear. I mean, that's fantastic news for me, but that is very bad news for Diddy Kong. There's no way he's Diddy. A-rank computer player, everyone. Is this why Bowser's last on my spreadsheet? That was an absolutely stupid move. Okay, Yoshi's back on the board, but he's just going to get the diamond and probably just book it to the bank. See if I can get a 1. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm investing in this district instead. Gosh, that one's going to be very expensive. This is genuinely going really well. I've been getting super lucky with dice rolls. The question is, what happens if he rolls a 2? He'll probably go up, I reckon. I don't know if Yoshi has enough to survive, actually. He might have to auction a shop. Oh, especially if Yoshi lands on that. Yeah, Yoshi, you're going to have to auction something next turn, lad. 8 gold, that stock price is now. That is kind of funny that it's tanked that much. I think I can get an investment. District I. We're going to protect the lowest one just because I don't want it being bought out, even though it's very unlikely because it's only 3 in a district. Nice. Okay, I like how this is going so far. I don't know who's going to get second because it could go either way. Yeah, there's no way you have enough. You're going to have to get rid of some shops, I think, Diddy Kong. I mean, I'll just take it, I guess. Kind of want this one because it's on the path that I go to and I don't really want Bowser getting it. But I'm not going all the way to the buyout price for 2 in a district. Okay, that'll do. I just don't want Bowser getting that one. I have loads of money, so I can easily get it. Oops. Tried to move my chair and I bumped my drawers. I don't really mind that district, to be honest. He's not auctioning. Oh, lucky for now. Just realised if I don't land on Diddy Kong's shop, he's going to have to auction another one. Oh, never mind. Forget that. Of course that happens. No, he won't run out of any money. He won't run out of money. Second time. I'm so glad I blocked that district now. And he's freeloading off me. Okay. Fair enough. I reckon Yoshi wants to freeload off me as well, but that one I can completely understand. If I was Yoshi, though, I would be going to that other district and trying to get an investment off. Not auctioning a shop, though. Oh, you're very lucky. That's a very cheap one. Of all the spaces you could have landed on, that was the best one. Yeah, phew. Good thing my shop was reasonably priced. That's an understatement. Right, let's find 13. Not quite. I'm going to say no, because I'm just going to pass straight past the bank, and this way I can get more stock. Well, if you roll a 1 Diddy Kong and no one pays you, you're going to have to say goodbye to another shop. Yoshi's taking the risk again, and wow. Although, that's still a pretty pricey shop, and you're lucky I didn't invest in that, Yoshi, or you would be out the game, essentially. Yeah, that would have been the one I invested in. I should have done that. Oh well, I didn't know he was going to land on there. To be fair, if I invested in it, he probably would have skipped it. Like 50, 70 something, I think that shop is. 50, okay. 58 is how much I need. Okay, let's have a look at what's going to happen next. I don't know why I keep saying okay. I've noticed it in a lot of my videos that have gone up. Oh, goodbye, Bowser. Have fun over there. Not quite sure why you went that way, but then again, I guess Yoshi is trying to avoid my little section up at the top right, and I would probably try and do the same. I'll take it, an extra 100 gold. Uh-oh. I need to get out of there and quickly. I'm honestly not sure who's going to get second, to be honest. I think Diddy Kong has the highest chance, but it honestly depends. Okay, I will gladly pay 66 over 300. I think Diddy Kong will get second, and then it honestly depends who gets the most unlucky out of Yoshi or Bowser. I'm gonna say that Yoshi, I think, will get third. I have the highest chance of winning this game because I've been getting really good dice rolls. I've also got a very good section, 2 very good sections as well. I have a very nasty district I can make for my opposition as well, which can't be avoided. Although if Yoshi is able to get around, he should be a-okay. Well, it's pretty much over now because I'm going to be making that laundrette very expensive. Actually, no, Bowser's probably going to get third because he has stock in my district. Yeah, the target on this one is 30,000 because it's a fairly large board. Yeah, if anyone lands on that, that's a game ender, basically. I think Yoshi's going to get last, actually. You are not getting this whole district, Bowser. There's no way. Ah, he would have had to go to the warp. It was to take him longer to get his promotion, but ultimately that is the smarter decision. Well, that was obviously going to happen, so... Crash the stock, it's fine. I still have loads, so if I get an investment off, it will be no biggie. If I land on Diddy Kong's 300, though, I'll just bail out the whole district. Oh, sorry, 450. Yeah, but so far, I would say that this round is just very heavily tilted in my favour. And again, it's on a board that I said I liked, but then again, if I didn't get any section to work with... Oh boy, that 450 is becoming a problem. Oh, we did a different one. Never mind. Well, it's like the 5th time I think Bowser's gone to an island. But he's always got to leave straight away, so... kind of pointless that he even goes over there in the first place. Wow, that was a great card. How are you going to use it though, Yoshi? That's the question. You're going to use it to get free in a district. That is completely fair. Or, oh, no, people will go down there actually, so maybe that will pay off for him. Because I don't think anyone's going to go to the club anymore, now that I've made it very expensive. Well, it was bound to happen eventually. Don't have to crash the stock price though, so that's cool. Wow, you really don't have that much in stock, huh? I thought you had a lot more. Wow, that is very unlucky that I landed on both of those though, I can't lie. Don't have to crash the stock again though. Looks like my price is just enough, or it's the... no, it's the checkpoint that saved me. Yeah, I think we're going to be getting the position of the order that we spun in, so... me first, Diddy Kong second, Bowser third, and Yoshi I think is getting last, especially because of that. Yoshi's going to fall really far behind because he doesn't have the diamond, and every time he's tried the game's just said no. And he's saying his expensive shop quote. Well, unfortunately that was the worst time I could have got that card, but it's fine. I'm not one to complain about a free promotion. I reckon Bowser will go to Yoshi's. Oh, I think it's time to leave that district alone. Oh, he's probably... is he going to buy this? He has a lot in stock, so it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, he did. Maybe that means he'll bail out of the district he just put it in, though. I was going to put more stock in there, but I didn't have a chance to invest in there, sadly, in time. No, he sold only a little bit. I'm not investing in District I for now. I want to get stock somewhere else because I don't want to give Bowser a lot of money. Yeah, you're just gonna skip all of those, aren't you? Yeah, how do I know? And right on the bank again, Diddy Kong special. Skipping everything and never landing on any decent property on the game. Don't do the same thing. I kind of want Bowser to land on my 800 because it would be quite funny. Yoshi is getting lucky with what he's landing on because he's landing on all the cheap things. We'll go back to District E. No, I'm not buying that out. I don't see me ever taking over this district. What a shocker, Diddy Kong gets to skip my entire section again. Okay, good. At least he landed on that one. Maybe that'll cause him to bail out of District I. No. Yeah, what I'm essentially trying to do is make an area where the computers will either have to risk going through the little free shops I have here, or they will have to risk going through here in an effort to try and get more money from them. I'm going to make this area more expensive now to make it so that they have to go the long way around, because I'm getting a bit fed up that they keep getting there very quickly. And it could cause me essentially to lose. But that checkpoint, definitely the right build, because they've all been going in there regardless. Right, Yoshi, you should, in theory, invest in yourself and then land on your own property, because I know it's going to take you longer to get around the board, but it would be smarter. Nope, never mind. Auction a shop for twice its value. Let's make Bowser spend a lot of money, because I reckon it will be that District F shop. What is the buyout price? $7.50. Okay. There you go. Buyout price. This way he should therefore get out of my district. Oh, this is mine now. Well, I'm not. Who says I'm keeping it as a circus? That's turning into something more profitable. Right, I'm hoping that Bowser will have to sell his stock that he has in my district, then I can go back to the other one. Nope, not quite. Okay, looks like I'm going to keep focusing on District E then. Thank you. No, I'm trying to win the game, basically. Oh, look what I can get back as well. Nice. Right, my main objective is to try and get Diddy Kong to go the longer way around, because his promotion is starting to skyrocket quite high. The two stronger computer players are out of this round. There's no way either of them are winning. Yoshi got too unlucky at the beginning of the game. Bowser has not really got anything good to work with on the board, so essentially the only one I have to worry about now is Diddy Kong, again. It's always the C ranks that for some reason are the luckiest ones on this playthrough. Although, Yoshi isn't doing too bad anymore, and he does have that District of 3. If Yoshi can go around and land on his own stuff on that other side of the board, he might be able to catch up, actually. We'll just bail out of here, I think. Fully, just so no one free loans. Seriously, Diddy Kong? Okay, good. About time. He's been skipping that entire section the whole game and it was doing my head in. Yeah, I don't blame Yoshi for going that way. He's gonna bail out of Diddy Kong's district for sure. Oh, didn't bail out, but he did crash it, which is great news. Right, let's get rid of that circus tent before I forget, because circus tents are rubbish. We'll make it a checkpoint, just in case anyone's foolish enough to go through there. We just put the stock straight back in. Landed on the low one. Oh wait, no, the 222 is the low one. What am I on about? One away from 10,000. I've no idea where Bowser's putting his stock. If I had to guess, probably Yoshi's District of 3, because I don't have anything in my... Oh no, never mind, I do have stock in there. That's no concern to me. Again, I don't see Yoshi winning this game unless he gets really lucky with investing. But even then, I've got the strong hold of the map. 34. Lucky you, Diddy Kong. And you, well, maybe not Bowser. He can't get to the 800 this round. Or this turn. Oh, you are so lucky. Stuff like this is why Diddy Kong is in second. Uh-oh. Oh, he would have had to go to the warp, which again I think would have been better because he could have just got the heart. Oh, well that was a bit of a misplay. Because I was going to invest in that district. Okay, Yoshi really if Yoshi wants to not get last, he really needs to go around and invest. Because if he invests, it's pretty much guaranteed that Bowser is losing. Especially now that he just sold all of his stock in the district he was freeloading off me. No, not that district, the other one. Yeah, that one. Price hike. Ooh, Diddy Kong didn't want to go to the warp either, and he's going to have to recollect those suits. You're not going to be last for much longer, Yoshi. I actually think you will beat Bowser at the end of the game. It just depends how well your AI decides to play. Although I am not faulting your AI in one bit, because you are doing the right thing by investing in yourself, and you do have a lot of stock in there. All Yoshi needs to do is land on a property. He could even get second. Especially now that Diddy Kong has had to go the long way around. This is a close game between them for second, actually. I think it's obvious at the end of the day I'm probably winning this round. But I genuinely don't know who's going to come out on top out of the three computers. I'm thinking most likely it's going to be Diddy Kong. But I'm not writing Yoshi off. Bowser's not coming second unless he gets lucky, to put it lightly. He's been misplaying with his stock by selling it at the worst time, because he sold it right as I was ready to invest. Right, Yoshi, you should go down. Okay. There we go. So Yoshi now is going to be in second. Yeah, that was a very good move, Yoshi. Even if you land on my 800, your profit will be way bigger than your loss. And because of my little section up by the club and the spade, it is more likely that everyone else is going to head that way rather than through my section, especially because I've got 2 1,000 spaces there. Meanwhile, Bowser just continues to misplay the whole game. Well, although that wasn't the worst thing. I think that's my 800. Yeah, unlucky. However, if Yoshi heads down, odds are he's just going to be able to invest again. Okay. Thing is, Bowser won't be able to put anywhere near as much stock in there anymore. He'll probably put like 60 something in there at most. The other thing is as well, I do not see Bowser, no, he's probably going to buy this out actually. I don't see Bowser going to the shortcut anymore. I don't see any of the computer players going that way anymore. So, yeah, I'm pretty confident Bowser's going to come last now. Unless he chooses to invest in that district, but the problem is he needs at least 105 stock to start sprucing. Yoshi, I don't think going that way is a good idea, pal. You were better off going down. You could have invested in yourself, and you would have been able to get the suits you need. In fact, I could literally just win the game as soon as I get back to the bank. Why are you going that way? Also, where did he even buy stock? I didn't even see, because I wasn't paying attention again. Oh, he actually invested in himself. Never mind, maybe Bowser is starting to be a bit wiser. Definitely not, Yoshi. Maybe this roll will help me win rolls of 1. Funny. There's a chance this could have just got me the win. Don't know how big my salary will be, but I reckon it'll be at least 2,000. Yeah, I just won, GG. That was really easy, I can't lie. And Yoshi got second out of all of that, and Bowser got last again. Wow, that was probably the easiest Monster House victory I've ever had. And I played against 2 higher opponents rather than lower as well. Yeah, Yoshi managed to catch up because he played well. Meanwhile, Bowser had a good district to work with and just didn't invest in it. Yeah, look at that. Yoshi was in last for the whole game and managed to overtake Bowser at the last second. That was a very quick round as well. And for once I was the highest level, mostly because my strategy revolved around while going in the same little area, and I never once landed on a warp. Usually I land on a warp at least once when I play this round. But yeah, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See you guys next time.